Hello and welcome to the masterclass of how to build your confidence. Today, I will be going over how to build up your confidence, and I will be giving you 7 steps on how to build your confidence and self esteem. It is very important that we build up our confidence within ourselves because when we do that, we feel good about ourselves. We feel happy. We feel joy. We just feel confident within ourselves that we know what we're talking about. We walk with a certain look, not with a look, but we walk with a certain walk, and we talk a certain way, and we have a certain look, and that's when we are confident within ourselves. So I'm gonna go over some 7 steps on how you can be confident in yourself and how you can build up your confidence and self-esteem within yourself. So I am a confidence coach, as I said, and I am the owner and founder of Reclaiming Your Life. So let's begin. So, first thing first, I want to talk about self talk. Self talk is very important because we tend to sabotage ourselves a lot. We do a lot of self sabotaging. We will talk ourselves out of something when we shouldn't be talking ourselves out of because we think we are not good enough. So it's easy to self sabotage versus to do positive self talk. So there's some things that you can do for positive self-talk. So you just have to be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your words and what you're going to say. So just because you may have did something bad or not bad, but you may have not excelled to your full potential in whatever it is that you were doing. So instead of trying to beat yourself down, just say, well, you know what? Hey, maybe I can do this next time. I can do this better. I can do that better. So think about your words. Be cautious of what you're saying because the self talk is very, very important because it's so much easier for us to belittle ourselves and to self sabotage ourselves more to than doing positive self talk. So it is not going to happen overnight. So do not beat yourself up if you are having these negative thoughts, but then if you catch yourself, you're on the right track. So, self talk is the first thing that you would need to do when it comes to building up your confidence. Well, one of the things that you can do to build up your confidence, because there's so many other ways of how you can do that. The second thing that I want to go over is own your strengths. And when I say own your strengths, you find something that you're good at and you run with it. And when I say that, I mean, there's something that you're good at. There's something that someone always tells you that you do very well or you're good at this. So you own your strengths to say, yes, I can do this. I can do that. So and so said I'm good at this. So and so said I'm good at that. And you know for yourself that you are good at that because you excel in it. It's something that comes to you second nature. You have no issues when it comes to doing whatever it is that you're good at. So if you want to write a list and just jot down what your strengths are from what you know for yourself and also what others have told you, that will definitely help because once you put it on paper, then you can have a bigger picture as to what are your strengths. So own those strengths, say, yes, I am good at this. I am good at that. So own your strengths because it will make you feel good to say, yes, I am good at that. Not only because I may have did this and I didn't excel in it, but you know what? I am good at this. So own your strengths. Okay. All right. Let's go into the next one. Believe in yourself. So when I say believe in yourself, I mean that you have to believe what you're saying. So even when it comes to the self-talk, you have to believe what you are saying. And confidence is really a mindset, which is a skill that you will be able to have it down pat over time. So that's why I said in the beginning and earlier that it is not going to happen overnight, but it will continue to happen as you continue to practice. Will come to you second nature, where You don't even have to think twice about certain things. But it's so important that you believe in yourself. You believe that you can accomplish your dreams and your visions that you have. Imagine yourself living a certain way or having the certain success. Believe that you can accomplish those things. Believe that you can live that life. Believe that you can have that success. So believe in yourself is one of the top three things that I will definitely say is believing in yourself, because no one else is. It's all up to you. And if you believe in yourself that you can accomplish whatever it is that you set out to do. Okay. Number four, step number four. This is so crucial, so important because we do this a lot of times. Stop comparing yourself to others, because what they're doing has nothing to do with what you're doing. Where they're at doesn't mean that you can't get there. A lot of times we compare ourselves to people and we don't even know the behind the scenes. We don't know what they did to get where they are. So we sit here and we say, oh man, I wish I had that success. Oh man, I wish I had that money. I wish I had that house. But nobody really knows what that person endured in order to get where they are, to have what they want. So stop comparing yourself, because to be honest with you, they had to go through a process as well. They had to be able to go through the housing process if it is a house. They had to go through the failures and the setbacks and the rejections, to get that success. So stop comparing yourself to others, because the only person that you should be in a race with is yourself. You should always want to be better than the person you were yesterday, last month, a year ago. You should always want to be better than that person in the past. And that's you. So if you want to compare yourself, you compare yourself to yourself and not others, because you should be thriving to be better, a better you and a better person. Number five, date yourself. And when I say date yourself, yes, exactly what it says. Date yourself. Figure out what it is that you like, your dislike. I am so famous for telling people to date yourself, because that's the best way to build up your confidence, is when you know what you want, when you know what you like and what you don't like, because then you'll be able to have a better understanding of yourself and what it is that you want out of life, what it is that you want out of a relationship, what it is that you want out of your business. You'll be able to know what it is that you want when you date yourself. When you were younger, you may have liked the color pink, but as you continue to grow and you're getting older, you tend to like purple or a turquoise teal color. So these are some things that I'm just throwing out there, but it's so important to date yourself, because you change. Your needs change, your wants change, everything about you changes. So as you continue to grow, and you continue to have a growth mindset, you're going to continue to change. You are evolving to a better person, a different person than you were yesterday or the year before. So your needs and your wants are going to change. So date yourself, So if you are single, enjoy your singleness and figure yourself out and what it is that you want out of life in a relationship. So there you have it. Date yourself. Six, the sixth step I will share with you is affirmations. I am so big on daily affirmations, because this is where you are speaking these things into existence. You're putting an atmosphere, you are decreeing and declaring. These are things that you want out of life. But not only that you are saying these things, you have to mean what you say. You have to believe what you are saying. So that's where it goes into believing yourself. So although you're saying these daily affirmations, you have to believe these affirmations. You have to believe to say that you're worthy, you are wealthy. These are things that you have to believe that can happen, because you know what? Truth be told, it can happen. But it first has to start with you. If you believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself. And when you are saying your affirmations, you have to have some authority with it. You can't just say, hey, I'm wealthy, I'm courageous. No, I'm wealthy, I'm courageous. You have to have some power, some meaning behind it. So affirmations are very powerful. So you have to say it with authority, and you have to believe what you are saying. Okay? All right. So now we're going to get into the last one, which is SMART goals. specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timed or timely, however you want to use that one. But it is important to set goals. It's important that you break down your goals so that your goals are specific, that they are measurable, something that you can be able to accomplish. You have to make sure that it's attainable. You have to make sure that these goals are realistic. So you can't say, I want to make $10,000 in a month when you haven't even made five, let alone $2,000. So your goals have to be realistic, because then if they're not realistic, and I'm just going to elaborate on realistic because sometimes we get so caught up. So it has to be realistic, because then if they are not realistic goals, then we get so caught up and we want to beat ourselves up and say, oh man, I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do this. But you have to be realistic when you are setting your goals. Now, I'm going to go into time. So now you have to be able to set a time that you would like to accomplish your goal by. Just give yourself a deadline, give yourself um, a time limit as to, okay, this is my goal. I want to accomplish by X, Y, Z. And when I also say, I'm going back to specific now, when you are making your goal, you have to make it specific to say exactly what you want to accomplish. You have to make sure that you state what you want to accomplish and be specific to that goal. And going back into measurable, use smaller and mini goals to measure your your progress. So just make sure that, okay, this is my goal, and then what is some other subcategories or sub things that I can do to get that goal and attainable. Make sure that it is relevant to your life. Make sure that it's something that this is what you really want to do. And again, realistic. Make sure that is is a really realistic goal for you to set, and attainable. I'm sorry, attainable. Yes, make sure that it's reasonable. So make sure that it's reasonable and is realistic enough for you to achieve it, because we don't want to then go into negative self-talk, because when we set goals, we tend to get over our head and we get discouraged because we are not following this guideline of specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time. So if you do this and if you follow this and you're able to sit in a quiet place to think about your goals and to write them out, and you're actually doing the steps to achieve your goals, because you have to actually do these steps. You can't say, oh, this is my goal, and then you're not doing any action steps to follow up behind it. So it's very important that you are setting your goals and that you are taking the necessary action steps to be able to accomplish your goals. Well, that is all that I have for you guys today, as far as 7 steps to building your self confidence, to build up your self esteem and your confidence. It is very important, you guys. We love, we it's so much easier for us to self talk, negative self talk, I should say. And it's so important for us to negative self talk versus us doing positive self talk. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you were able to enjoy this um, quick, brief explanatory of building your confidence. All right, you guys, you have a wonderful day and have a blessed one.